Welcome back to Modern Retro Gal. My name's JL, and today I am super excited for this video. I really honestly am. There is a brand that I had used in the past before I started shopping cruelty free, and okay, good, my closet door is closed. I absolutely loved their products, and I sort of naively assumed they were cruelty free, and then when I did start shopping cruelty free, at one point I decided to double check their products and found out they weren't cruelty free, and I was super bummed. And that company is, let me get the package closed, Bliss. They have, I think they're still sold in Sephora, maybe. I know they've been in Ulta, and this year they launched in Target. And I was at Target the other day, and I was kind of looking for an eye cream, and I couldn't really find anything in our like cruelty-free section at Target. And so I was like, oh, and I saw the end cap for Bliss, and I was like, man, I'm super bummed, because honestly, Bliss has my favorite microderm abrasion scrub. I tried it and I loved it so much that it broke my soul that they were not cruelty free. And I since went on this hunt for a scrub that I could find that was like as close to a dupe as possible for it. And I've not been able to find anything. And that's what led me down the chemical exfoliant. And that's what I use now. So I was at Target the other day and I saw the end cap and I was like, you know, I'm just going to like pick it up and see. Because you never know. Like, things change with companies all the time. So I was looking at their eye cream and I'm looking at it and I saw that this says blissfully free from parabens, phtalates, SLS, SLES, and many more. Visit blissworld.com for the full story. Cruelty free. And my spidey senses went, oh? When did this happen? Is this for real? Because sometimes, you know, companies will be shady and put stuff like they're cruelty free when they're really not. So I'm in Target and I'm Googling, like, is Bliss skincare cruelty free? Lo and behold, I think it was like this year, like the beginning of this year, they reformulated everything in their line and relaunched so that they could not only be cruelty free, but almost everything in their line is vegan. I was so excited. They wanted to meet PETA standards for cruelty-free, so they can now guarantee that their suppliers are also, like, their raw ingredients are coming from suppliers that are cruelty-free. So I was super, super excited. I decided to go ahead and grab this, their eye cream. It's called I Do All Things Hydrating Eye Gel to Depuff and brighten with cooling roller ball. So these are the kind of videos that really get me excited, because I feel like, especially when you sort of try to follow and keep up with all the brands out there and whether they're being cruelty free or not, you mostly hear about when companies stop being cruelty free. It's not very often that we get to hear about when companies, who I don't know if Bliss was ever cruelty-free, to be honest. They may never have been, but they are now. And almost, like I said, almost everything in their line is vegan. So when you go and you shop on their website, I think it's Bliss, what did I say it was? Blissworld.com, on their landing page, and I'll link them down below, it has, like, the first thing on their landing page is shop our vegan product list. And I was like, they've made it so easy. You don't even have to go and like go into products and verify ingredients and figure it out on your own. They have skincare and body care vegan, and it has a little V next to it. So it lets you know that those products in their product line are their vegan products. They've made it so easy. So far I've only found, I think, one. Well, I found one for sure, maybe two. I can't remember if I noticed it on their like all products, because I was trying to figure out, okay, so what in their product line isn't vegan? There's a lip scrub that has beeswax in it, but it looks like pretty much everything else in their product line is vegan. So if you have been intrigued by Bliss in the past, or if you've been wondering about them, they are now cruelty-free. Most of their product line is vegan. It's super, super exciting. I've only been using this eye cream for about 2 days. And so far, I think that I'm really liking it. It looks like this. So it has a little lid, it has a little roller ball, and then you pump it, and the product squeezes through the roller ball, and I kind of tap it in, and then massage, and then I tap the rest of it in with my fingers. So as I use this more, I will do a full product review on it. The one thing that I have noticed so far, and again, I've only been using it for 2 days, and I tried out a different concealer today because I'm trying out a couple new concealers. The concealer that I used yesterday, it was hard to know if the concealer would have performed that way without this underneath it. However, my under eyes did not look like a desert, dried up, cracked mess once I set my concealer. Today, I used a different concealer and I used this underneath it again. It's not as bad with this concealer that I've used before without this. It still is looking a little like, I'm not sure, but I wasn't quite as precise with this morning as I was yesterday, because I was in a bigger hurry this morning, because yesterday, like, the kids got up and like they got dressed and like made lunch for themselves and everything was fine, and today it was like nobody was going to cooperate. So I'm going to try this again tomorrow and make sure that I really get this on evenly, and then use the concealer that I'm using today to see whether or not it's just the concealer or that's just not working, or if this will make a difference with that concealer, because the one I'm wearing today is a lot less expensive than the one I tried yesterday. However, the one I tried yesterday did not crease, and it did not look like desert crepey, crinkled, dried up mess underneath my eyes with my concealer set. So for me, it's worth the price. So that is it. If you have been wondering about Bliss, or you have been wanting to check them out, they are cruelty-free, they are vegan. I'm super excited. If you have been looking for a really good microdermabrasion scrub, I cannot recommend their scrub enough. It is like my perfect microdermabrasion scrub. They're pretty reasonably priced. They're kind of like that mid-range. They're not quite drugstore, but they're not quite like high-end price. They're kind of like that in-between middle road. This was under $20, which for an eye cream is a fantastic price. Again, you can get them at Target. I believe you can still get them at Ulta, and I'm not sure if Sephora is carrying them anymore. They may have stopped carrying them. I don't know. That used to be a Sephora brand, but, or you can buy them from their website direct. If you're not sure if your local Target carries them, you can skirt. I have the Target app, like, let's just be real. That's how much I love Target. But you can go on Target's website, you can, you know, search for an item, and then you can look and see if your local store carries it. If it doesn't, you can also search and see if there's any stores nearby that carry it. That's like within a reasonable driving distance. So if not, there are other places, like I said, Ulta, their website. So that is it. I hope you guys found this helpful in your journey for being a conscious consumer. Again, if you have any questions, I would go to blissworld.com about their products. Like I said, they've made it super easy because they have their vegan shopping list, like boom, on the landing page. Just click on it and everything that pops up will be vegan. So that is it for me for today. I hope you have a great weekend. Again, keep an eye out. I will do a full review on how my thoughts and feelings on this. But right now it's looking good, but we'll see how things go. I like to give, especially skincare, a little time to see how things work. So yeah, that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to give this a thumbs up if you liked it and found it helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as part of the family. So be sure to click that subscribe button and the little bell to make sure you're always notified when I upload. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.